The man visiting the prison had a map of the prison's pipes printed on his clothes. The prisoner across from him chatted while asking the other to turn around. Then he silently memorized the pipe map. The next day, as soon as the prison guard left the bathroom, he immediately opened the ventilation shaft. Together with other prisoners, they crawled through the ventilation duct into the sewer pipe. However, when they came to a fork in the road, he realized the map showed the left leading to an Air Force base, while the right would lead to an Army base. Having no choice, the group could only turn back the way they came. An old prisoner suggested that one of the prison's walls wasn't sturdy because it had just been renovated, so they secretly gathered prisoners who wanted to escape. When it was time for the prisoners to exercise, at the command of one prisoner, more than 50 prisoners charged toward that wall together. However, the wall didn't budge at all. Only a faint crack quietly appeared on the wall surface. After the failed plan, the group started executing the original tunnel digging plan. They took turns digging during sleeping hours, but just a few days before the tunnel was about to be dug through, the prison guards announced that all inmates would be relocated to new cells due to prison renovations. Seung refused to give up escaping from prison, so he slammed into that wall every day. Another prisoner inspired by his actions joined him. The prison guards didn't stop this pointless behavior. However, on this day, a bullet fired by gang members practicing shooting not far from the prison hit an airplane from the Air Force base. As the two in the prison were about to continue ramming the wall, the smoking fighter jet suddenly crashed on the other side of the wall. The impact of the explosion caused the crack in the wall to expand rapidly, eventually collapsing into a huge gap. While everyone was stunned by the scene before them, one prisoner took the lead and ran out through the gap. Other prisoners who came to their senses also fled outside one after another. The prison guards inside the prison were simply insufficient to block such a large number of prisoners. Soon, hundreds of prisoners escaped through the gap. Seung and the others who escaped were wandering the streets at night when a police car suddenly drove up at the intersection. They hurriedly hid in a nearby photo studio, tied up the hostess, and changed into casual clothes from the shop. Then they decided to help each other fulfill their wishes. The old prisoner wanted to visit his wife, who was also serving a life sentence. To celebrate his wife's birthday, he had someone paint her favorite anime character on his back.